My name's Aaron Massey and welcome to this Mr. Fix-It review. Today we're talking about work gloves, and more specifically, the new Ironclad Performance Core Line gloves. Anytime I'm working on a project without gloves, my hands tend to dry out, which often leads to them cracking and splitting, which can be extremely painful. So I try to wear work gloves to protect my hands as much as possible, which also means I tend to go through a lot of work gloves rather quickly. Over the last several weeks, I have been putting these gloves through the ringer to give you guys the most honest review possible. To rate these gloves, I'm going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 5 in 4 major categories: fit/comfort, dexterity, protection, and durability. The first glove we're going to be talking about is the Ironclad Heavy Utility glove. The other day I was using my gas-powered wood chipper to shred some branches that I had trimmed, and while emptying the bag, I accidentally set my hand on the exhaust manifold of the wood chipper exactly where it tells you not to. Had I not been wearing this glove, I would have severely burnt my hand, but because I was wearing the glove, I was able to feel the heat start coming through the glove and remove my hand before anything bad happened. There was a little bit of residue from the palm of the glove on the exhaust manifold itself, but the glove has almost no markings on it whatsoever. So, as far as protection goes, this glove is legit. 5 out of 5. When it comes to Ironclad, they have a pretty convenient sizing chart available on their website that you can either print or hold your hand right up to the screen and it will tell you what size glove you need. For me, I have rather oddly sized hands with big palms and shorter fingers, so it's often difficult for me to find a glove that fits. As with most gloves, this one's no exception, which leads me to have a little bit of space at the end of the fingers, which I'm not crazy about, and for that, I give the fit 4 out of 5. Now, if you have normal human-sized hands instead of these little alien stubby fingers that I have, these gloves might fit you perfectly, and it may be a 5 out of 5. This glove is tough. In fact, it's rated toughest on the Ironclad toughness scale, and oftentimes a tough glove can limit the comfort and dexterity, but I find that this glove seems to move very well. It has a multi-seam, multi-panel design on the fingers that allow you to easily bend them and move them. I tend to measure the quality of a work glove by how many times you have to take it on and off. One of my biggest pet peeves is having to take off a work glove, do something real quick, put the glove back on. Short of having to send a text message or something on your phone, you could pretty much keep this glove on regardless of the task that you're doing without having to take it off. And for that reason, I give it a 5 out of 5. Typically, I have problems with work gloves wearing out in specific places like the tips of the fingertips. The full seams that wrap around the finger of the glove seem to make it super durable and leaves the seams not exposed to splitting in high stress areas. So for the durability of this glove, I give it a 5 out of 5. That brings the grand total score for this glove to 19 out of 20. I wouldn't really recommend this for a wear around the shop every day type of glove. It's a little too tough for maybe activities where you don't need that much protection. Other nice features of this glove are the hardened rubber cuff puller, a strong rubber solidified Velcro pull, and it also has this terry cloth insert on the back of the thumb, which is perfect for wiping sweat from your brow. Overall, this is a pretty solid glove. I'm really happy with it. Now, before you guys get to thinking that I'm gonna rave about all these gloves, I'm not gonna do that. I'm here to give you my honest opinion of these gloves. And because of that, I wanna take a look at a glove that is a little bit of a disappointment for me, and that is the Ironclad Ranchworx glove. Now, this glove is also rated as toughest on the Ironclad toughness scale, and it's advertised as perfect for ranch type of work. It's fortunate for me because I have a mini ranch in my backyard. So I thought to put it to the test, I would do typical ranch type of work, shoveling dirt, cleaning up after the horses, picking up debris, all that kind of stuff. After about an hour and a half of shoveling dirt with these gloves, my hands hurt like hell. I could feel the blisters starting to form, which is unfortunate because this is supposed to be a ranch type of glove. And to be able to not shovel dirt for an hour and a half, that to me says that it's not a perfect glove for what they advertise it for. The leather palms have what seems to be a bit of padding to them at first. All that quickly went away and it just felt like a single piece of leather between my hand and the tools that I was using. For me, that's just not enough protection for that type of work. Now, the back side of the glove along the fingers and the knuckles have Ironclad's new ExoGuard protection system on it. While that's great, I feel like they focus too much of their attention on protecting the top side of the hand and not enough in protecting the palm side of the hand, which gets the most abuse. And for that reason, I give this a 2 out of 5. The sizing is pretty uniform throughout, so for me, same issue. It doesn't feel very comfortable when you bend your hands. It kind of hurts the back of your knuckles. This glove also has an extended cuff length down at the bottom, which I assume is for extended protection, but all it did was give my wrists and the lower part of my forearm a reason to sweat. And for those reasons, I give fit and comfort for this glove a 3 out of 5. The ExoGuard also affects the dexterity of the glove a bit, so for that, I give it a 3 out of 5. In the amount of time I use this particular glove, it seemed to hold up pretty good, but it's gonna last a real long time if you take it off and put it on a shelf because your hands hurt after wearing it. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I think it is really solidly built and I think it could last you a long time. So for that reason, I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 for durability. That brings the total score for this particular glove to 12 out of 20. When I first looked at the glove, I thought it was gonna be my favorite of all the gloves. The bottom line is, if you advertise a glove as a tough ranch type of glove, I expect it to perform better. On a lighter note, let's talk about the Ironclad touchscreen glove. This glove is one of my favorites. It's just a great everyday glove and offers a little bit of protection. It's not one of their tougher gloves, nor does it advertise to be. It's advertised to allow you to use your phone, maybe skip a song, send a text, answer your phone, which it does extremely well. It's very comfortable. If you have an Ironclad glove that fits of a certain size and you want to go order a different type of glove, the same size is going to fit you pretty much exactly as the previous glove did. And so for that, I give it a 4 out of 5. Dexterity is primo with this glove. This glove is the closest you can get to having nothing on at all and still giving you a little bit of protection. It's like an extension of your hand. What I really like about this glove is that it's very low profile. It's very thin, so it's easy to get stuff in and out of your pockets, pick up small things, all that kind of stuff. You don't have to take it on and off much, and for that reason, I give it 5 out of 5. It doesn't offer a ton of protection, but as far as what the glove is and what it's advertised to do, it does that very, very well. I wouldn't wear this glove to do any serious work, but for basic run-of-the-mill everyday tasks, I think it offers perfectly adequate protection. And for that, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. Now this glove is the only glove out of all of them that I was able to show real signs of wear and tear, and that is a small tear in the seam here on the back. Because this glove is not super thick and heavy duty, I definitely think that I would blow it out rather quickly. I think I'd probably have to buy another pair of these gloves after a month or two of use. As far as durability goes, I don't think you can expect this glove to hold up as well as maybe one of their super tough gloves if you're gonna do the same kind of work. It's just not gonna do it. What I also really like about this glove is that it doesn't have a clasp system of any kind. It just slides on and off. It's one less thing that can wear out over time on this particular glove. I would rate this glove at 4 out of 5. Now that brings the grand total for this glove to 18 out of 20. Overall, I think this is a really great minimal protection, everyday work glove. Next, we have the Ironclad Super Duty glove. And quite honestly, I don't really feel like I'm qualified to rate this glove. It has the Ironclad Exo protection technology on the back side of the hand. I couldn't really find a scenario where I would need that Exo Guard protection on the back side of my hand that would warrant me giving up the dexterity and the comfort. But if you need a glove that's super tough on both sides, on the knuckles and on the palm, this might be the glove for you. Lastly is the Ironclad Mechanic glove. And this glove is my favorite of all the gloves. It's like the Ironclad touchscreen glove on steroids. It offers a little bit more protection in the lightest weight form possible. The glove itself is a little bit thicker, and the backside seems to have a little bit more protection. This glove also keeps the touchscreen capabilities, although not nearly as well. It also has a very low profile and allows you to get into very tight spaces. You could do that detail work and still have some measure of protection against heat or sharp corners or that kind of stuff. This glove would be perfect for getting under the hood and working on a car, or just generally around a wood shop or anything like that where you just need some protection for your hands. For that reason, I give this glove a 19 out of 20. I probably would give this glove a 20 out of 20 if it weren't for my stubby fingers. That's it for this Mr. Fix-It review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank Ironclad Performance Wear for sending over this line of gloves. Make sure to check out their website at ironclad.com. In addition to all the gloves I reviewed today, they also have hundreds of other gloves available, including their all-new Exo line. I also want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching this review, and as a special thank you, I've teamed up with Ironclad to give you guys a special 30% discount code that you can use on a purchase of any of their core line of gloves. Just enter FIXIT30 in the promo code section at checkout. I appreciate you guys supporting me, and as a thank you, I would like to help you guys save some money. So if you want to buy some work gloves, go check out their line of work gloves. Use promo code FIXIT30 at checkout. Save yourself 30% off. If you guys have any suggestions for reviews you'd like to see in the future, please leave those in the comments below. And as always, please follow me on social media via the links in the description below. And make sure to stick around, watch some more videos on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.